Hey y'all, it's your girl Shannie.
And it's your girl Alisha.
And welcome to Sit with a Purpose. We are your virtual homegirls, and we create a safe space to talk about everyday life unapologetically.
So grab your drink, spill the tea, and let's get ready to heal out loud.
So welcome to episode 5. And girl, when I tell you, it has been overwhelming to go outside. On today's episode, we're gonna talk about, are you going outside for you? Or just because you don't want to disappoint someone? Are you extending the same grace to others as you give yourself? Of course, we're going to do a margarita moment and give you some tips to help you throughout the week.
So, there's been a lot of outside activity.
It has.
And with that being said, over all the things you do, because you stay pretty busy, do you feel that you go outside out of obligation, or that you go outside because those are the things that you actually want to do?
Yeah. So this summer, I have a good experience going outside. However, I had to put some boundaries up.
Okay.
One, because I like to go outside for a purpose, right? So when I'm going outside, it's just for mental health, just to get outside, because I've been inside all day.
Yeah.
But I don't want to waste my time, though. Like, I don't want to regret going outside and feel like, oh, I should have just stayed in the house. So I would say I am going outside for me, not for others.
Okay.
I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But with that, do you show up at times that you don't want to show up?
So look, I have a rule, right? I'm gonna be honest. If I invite you somewhere and you tell me no, I'm not gonna invite you again. I'm not. Like, I'm gonna give you 3 chances. If I invite you somewhere 3 times and you said no, yeah, I'm not gonna invite you anymore.
Y'all hear that? Y'all better take them invitations, okay?
I mean, it's true though, right? Like, what if you always thinking of a person, hey, you wanna go out? No, I'm busy. Next weekend, hey, you wanna do something? No, I'm busy. Would you still ask that person again, do they wanna go out? Because
No.
at this point, I think you're avoiding me.
Right, and you just don't want to hang out with me.
And you just don't wanna hang out. So I'm not gonna keep asking you, do you want to hang out? So with that being said, I think about that when someone invites me out.
Okay.
Like, sometimes I wanna reserve my invitation. So yes. So yes, I've been outside based on someone else. I probably didn't really want to go, but I want to stay them up.
That's good, though. You want to reserve your invitation.
I'm trying to get this invitation, okay?
Okay, maybe it'll come around something that you're, like, super excited to go out about. And you're like, okay, I'll go to this one thing, even though I don't really want to.
Yeah, and so let's be clear. Like, if I really don't want to go, I'm not going to go.
Okay.
Like, I may not feel like it, but I'll still go. But if I absolutely do not want to go, no one can force me to go. Like, the answer is no.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I think that I've definitely shown up at times that I did not want to. Out of guilt, honestly, for not wanting to, like, the other person to feel bad or to feel like I was letting them down. So I was like, okay, I really don't want to go. I'm tired. There's so much happening, but I'm going to go anyway. I think that I'm getting better with setting boundaries with that. But there was definitely a point where it was so much guilt in not showing up for people.
Really? Why do you think that, though? Like, is it more like the reserve of the invitation, kind of like what I'd be doing?
I think I just didn't want to feel bad. I felt guilty for not showing up for them, even though sometimes I really didn't have the capacity to show up, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just get it together and I'm gonna go. And some of those times I had a good time, and some of those times I was like,
yeah,
ready to go
like
home.
exactly. Like the times where you didn't want to go, did you end up having a good time, or like the whole time you was thinking in your head like, I should have just stayed home?
I've had a mix. Okay. I've had a mix where I've gone out and not regretted going. Like, okay, this was good, and then gone out and been like, the clock is going really, really slow, and I just want to go home, and I need time to speed up.
Yeah.
So I think it's been a mix, but I'm doing better with being like, okay, no, I'm tired or I have something else going on. But I definitely did that a lot. I just felt guilty. I felt guilty for needing a moment for me, which is kind of unfair.
Yeah. Another thing too, outside, anything past 10, I'm not going. It's definitely a no then. No guilt, no disappointment. The answer is no. Don't. How dare you?
Right.
Invite me somewhere you already know.
It's past my bedtime.
It's past my bedtime.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy that you say that you don't want to disappoint people, so you still go outside even though you don't want to.
Yeah, there's times that I've been like, oh God, like I really don't. And then I do. And like I said, there's been a mix. It's been a mix of like, dang, I really had a good time, or like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, is the time gonna speed up? Because I
Yeah.
feel like it's going in reverse.
Yeah.
So,
So do you feel as though this summer you was a little bit more outside than last summer?
yes, a different way though.
Okay.
In a different way. I feel like last year was more like house parties, cookouts, things
Okay.
like that
Okay.
I was doing,
Okay.
versus this year, our outside, I feel like it's been, again, more experiences, more activities. I think it was just a different type of people that I'm around too, which
Right.
changes.
Right.
A lot of outside last year was a lot of partying, a lot
Right.
of things like that
Right.
I'm not really doing this time around, at least
Right.
not in that capacity.
Right.
So
Right.
I definitely think that this year was a better experience outside.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting more reward from my outside
Okay.
versus like, oh, I don't feel good when I get
Yeah.
up outside. We don't like those
Yeah.
outside.
No, we don't. We don't. Okay.
Do you think, how was your last summer versus this summer?
Last summer, I'm trying to remember. How was last summer?
Was you guys out?
How was last summer? I'm really trying to remember, like low key, like
Did you go on vacation?
I always go on vacation.
No.
I'm trying to remember. Like, what did I do for my birthday? Like, I cannot remember.
What did you do for your birthday?
I don't know. Like,
I'm
I'm
planning
really
for the
try-
wedding.
Outside was cool though. Like, I know we went on some trips. I think that last year we went to Costa Rica.
Oh, beautiful.
But I'm trying to, like, really, like, I cannot. My memory is shot. Like,
Maybe
I
you've
really
been outside
can't.
too much.
Listen, like, what? I cannot remember.
Okay, so let's go to Costa Rica. How did you like Costa Rica?
Costa Rica was amazing. So I'm a big animal lover. I love animals, and I got to see the monkeys. And I know I want a monkey. Low key, like I really do. I want a monkey, and I want to go. I definitely do.
Okay, y'all, she
I
had
love
me with
animals.
the monkey, but the goat. Shawnee, what do you got to do with this goat?
Have it at my house.
And do what?
What do you mean?
That's why them people ain't want to give you that chicken.
Yes, when I tell you I love animals, I love animals.
I'm sorry, we gotta do this story
Oh
time.
my
Can
God.
you please tell them about the chicken?
Low key, long story short, I was at Tractor Supply getting some tape, and then I walked past a cage, and it had baby chicks, and I was like, oh my God, so cute, this, and that. So I was like, all right, I'm getting one. So I walked around the store, got a bed, got food, got everything. And then I told the guy, I was like, hey, I want one chick. Got the chick, forgot what I named her or him, but I named it. So then I go to cash out, and the lady looks at me, and she like slides me this pamphlet. And I'm like, okay, like,
Yeah.
lo and behold, it's like you can't kiss the chicken, you can't cuddle with the chicken, you can't do none of that. And so basically she was telling me like, no, I can't get it. And she said no. She was like, no, you basically don't look like a person who knows how to take care of a chicken. Basically everything that the pamphlet said don't do, she thought that I was going to do, which I was going to do. So basically she did not sell me the chick. And I was so upset about it. Hot. Mad.
Y'all, she wanted this chick bad, okay? She wanted bad.
I know. I love animals, so it is what it is. She did not sell me the chick, so I don't like Tractor Supply. However, do you feel as though you give yourself the same grace that you give others when the invitation is declined?
I don't. Not at all. I definitely feel like I am the queen of, it's okay. I understand. You're tired. You have things to do. Fine. And I honestly don't really be feeling no type of way about it. But I feel guilty when I'm feeling all of those same things and I want to be like, no. I don't know what it is. I'm just like,
So you're okay with someone saying, "Hey, Alicia, no, I don't feel like going out today." You're okay.
yeah.
But when someone asks you, you feel guilty when saying no, so you always say yes?
Well, I feel bad, and I think a part of me, right, the empath part of me is like, sometimes what is the need? Sometimes people are in a space where they need somebody or need something,
Yeah.
right? And that's even on my side and the things that I'm going through. And sometimes I'm like, maybe this person really needs this, or maybe, so I think my thought process is more thinking about
The other person.
and the why behind it, right? Maybe they're having a hard time and they just need to get out or get away, versus I definitely have struggled with feeling guilty and wanting to say no. For sure. Which is not really good.
It's not, because I was getting ready to say, so now you're over exerting yourself. And that's exhausting when you're really doing it for someone else versus yourself. You're putting someone first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good. I'm trying to do better with setting those boundaries and being like, I would like to, but like right now I can't, or there's other things happening, or I'm tired, instead of just making the easy yes, maybe explaining that hard no.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think also, and it doesn't even have to be a hard no. It's more like a,
Yeah.
not today.
But I think
player.
I feel bad because I've had experiences where friends have been like, I just needed to get out or get away. And then it's like, dang, I wish I didn't say no. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think what comes into play is like a conversation, right? Because then it really depends on what you're being invited to. Like, you can tell if it's something like, hey, I just need a drink.
Yeah.
Or, hey, we're going to a party. So I think knowing the reason and what event and how the event is going to speak to your soul, then you will be able to say, hey, no, I just cannot do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't do it. And real friends will understand that. Like, hey.
And so that's the thing, right? And I had to sit back and think about that. Will these people, if I said no, right, will they blink a second eye, or is it just something that I'm dealing with internally in my head, right? Because some people, if you say no, they might not necessarily feel a way about it. It's just could be something that I'm personally battling, thinking that they might be feeling a certain way when I'm sacrificing my peace for
Nothing,
which may be
basically.
nothing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So thinking about, am I overthinking how the other person is feeling about it? Because they might be like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So doing that. But do you think that you allow yourself to step back into grace? Or are you just like, I'm giving, and I don't get none?
I think I have a good balance.
Okay.
I think I have a good balance because I'm always the type of person that's going to be down. Like, I'm that homegirl that's like, oh, you want to do this? I'm down. You want to do this? I'm down.
Right.
And sometimes I expect that same from other people. And when they don't, low-key, I'm upset.
Okay. So if she gets grace, y'all don't get no grace.
But no, I'm trying to do better.
Yes.
Because I'm also moving into the space of, if I want to do something, why do I have to then wait on someone else to do something I want to do?
Absolutely.
Like, that doesn't even make sense. So that basically means your happiness depends on the availability of someone else.
Yeah, and that's not acceptable.
Like, what?
Yeah, no. But that's a good point.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people need to hear that. Like, go out, do it anyway.
Yeah.
Do it by yourself.
Right.
And enjoy it. And I think you're really good at going out and meeting people. Right. And you have a personality that attracts people. It's easy to talk, easy to laugh. So I can see like you going out and having a great time. Like, you've known these people your whole life.
Right.
So I think that's a good point. Do it anyway.
Yeah, just do it anyway. And I think that's why I'm giving grace. Because it's like, I wasn't given grace before because I wanted the person to do it with me.
Right.
And I don't like the answer no. I'm a little brat. I don't like the answer no. But now I realize, like, hey, and mind you, we're an adults. So we got to go to work. Some of us has kids. Some of us has, you know, a husband to tend to. So it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So I understand that now. That's why I give people grace. Because it's like, okay, well, I'm just doing it myself.
Right.
And I'll tell you about it later.
I'll tell you about it later. And then make you feel bad that you didn't go.
Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, I'm getting better at that, though.
That's good.
Yeah. Because literally, I'm that person that you're describing on why you still go out because, yes, you don't want someone to be mad or anything like that. I'm that person, and that's unfair. If a person don't want to do something, you can't be mad that they don't want to do it.
Yeah. But I guess it goes back to having that conversation, like you said, right? Instead of just saying no, I think that you would be more understanding if we had a conversation as to why I was feeling the way that I was feeling.
Yeah, of course.
Versus just being like, nah, girl, I ain't going.
Right.
And it being, you know, a dry
Right.
and cut situation.
Right.
You know, do I have this going on, or maybe I'm tired, or I
Right.
got to get up early for work,
Right.
or, you know, I just don't have it in me to go out one more
Yeah.
time. So I
Yeah.
think that, again, communicating to
Right.
one another are wise if we choose to say no.
Right.
Will make a
Right.
difference in how the other person receives it. Because don't
Yeah.
be trying to take away my invitations. Y'all should be finding the best places to go,
know.
so I need all my invitations.
Listen, you got to preserve your invitations. And then one thing, too, though, like, I know when my friend has a lot going on, because I'll say something to the effect, like, I know you got a lot going on, but you still trying to come?
Yeah, I know.
Right? Like, because you know their schedule, you know. So you can't be upset either if you know they have a lot going on.
Yeah.
You just trying to be like, can you fit me in?
Slide.
Come on, girl.
Slide it in.
We'll be back by 9. So, yeah.
And the majority of the time, I'm going. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I feel like, yeah, I'm going. I'm going.
I know I shouldn't.
I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Right. So, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's shift
Okay.
a little bit. I want to talk about the last time you said yes when you really wanted to say no. Or have you really stepped into that, if I'm not going, I ain't going?
You wouldn't know what? I feel like I invite people more than people invite me. Like, low key, I really feel that way.
It's true.
Like, I feel like all the stuff we do is my idea.
Okay. So,
It's not.
yes, it is her idea. However, you find all this stuff online when you're scrolling on the socials. I mean, I'm not scrolling on it that much, but when she be finding stuff and she send it, I be like, ooh, let's go. I'm gonna go. You wanna
Right.
go? Yeah, let's go. So you're right. You do find the things that we do.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to tell her, like, we all in the friend group, we have the friend that plans the thing. She's the friend that plans the thing.
Right. No, yes, and I agree. But to that point, though, I feel like I usually is the person who's planning it. So to answer your question, I really cannot think one, like, no.
That's fair.
Like, I'm trying to think. Actually, I try not to talk about work so much, but I feel like the last time is a work event. But
Okay.
like, personally, like, my friends, like, no. But work, yeah, definitely. It's a no every time. Don't invite me. But yeah, friends-wise, yeah, I always invite. Which is
fair.
exhausting, too. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, all right, get it out.
Sorry. Drink.
Yeah, oh, that's right. I'm sorry, friend.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay. She's always inviting. I'm gonna look up something, y'all.
Please do.
Look up something.
But what about
To
you?
invite you to.
Yes, please. Role reverse. When was the last time you went out when you really wanted to say no?
Somebody invited me out to eat,
Okay.
and I really didn't want to go
Why?
because when you have an interaction with someone who is
Okay.
constantly the same,
Okay.
and it's not necessarily positivity, it's draining. It's like living the same conversations over and over and over again. And when the conversations aren't positive, it's draining. I don't want to hear it over and over and over again. And I know that with the particular person, what it's going to be, because every time we speak about the same things.
Right.
And so in my space, I just feel like there's no growth in that. And
Okay.
so I can do it once or twice, or maybe even 3 times. But when I know, like, it's like me and you going to a place and we talk about the same thing every single time we sit down.
Right.
I don't want to do it
So why did you go?
because I felt bad.
You gotta get that out.
I felt bad. I felt bad to think that the person that I'm speaking of doesn't have anybody else. And I went because I wouldn't want to be a person that doesn't have anyone show up for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I kind of sucked it up in the regard of like, dang, it's probably really hard to be in this person's shoes. And if I was, I would want someone to show up. So even though I don't want to go, I'm going to go.
go. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's tough.
It is tough because I'm trying to think of a way you could do both. You
Mm-hmm.
can still show up for that person, but also still put yourself first.
Yeah.
What does that look like? Is it a conversation with that person?
Right.
Is it maybe you steering the conversation if you go back out?
Right.
Or is it completely like, this is not speaking to my soul? I don't think I should go out anymore. Like, what does that look like?
I think maybe a little bit of both. A little bit of conversation steering and maybe a separate conversation maybe prior to the next engagement of wanting to go and do something or just hang out to say, hey, you know, this is how I feel
Yeah.
when we're having these interactions
Right.
and like we need to kind of mitigate it in some
Or
way.
an activity.
Activity.
An activity.
Because I'm going to be real. Like, I know people like, oh, we want to go out today. I'm not, like,
You don't like, because I really go for the food.
no, but I'm saying you can only go to the same. Okay, so we're different. We go so many different places
Right.
and the food, but like sometimes you'll be like, oh, you want to go to this place, and it's just like, if you have terrible conversation and negative, it's like the food can't save you, bro. Like,
Right.
the food is not gonna save this moment.
Yeah.
And I feel like, dang, I just wasted my time and I can't get it back.
No, you cannot get it back. And that's the thing. You cannot get it back.
But I think that's a good point. Have a conversation, possibly steer the conversation. If you go
Activity.
out, activity to
Yeah.
where you're more focused on what you're doing versus like,
Yeah. Like bowling, something like that, where it's not as much conversation besides you and that person staring at each other
yeah,
over appetizer.
that you really don't want.
Oh, yeah, that would be tough. That would be tough. But that's one thing about you, though. You do show up for people, though, even when you don't want to. That is something that you do a lot, which is a good quality to have.
I appreciate that.
It really is. Yeah. It's just draining for you, though,
I
which
know.
which is the flip side of it.
Yeah.
It's like you're showing up for them, but who's gonna show up for you? Oh, what did you say in the first episode? What did she say, guys?
Pour into yourself.
Yeah.
Fill your cup. Fill my cup first.
Right.
It's true, but it's
Right.
hard because I always try to put myself in the other person's shoes, and maybe that's not right because I'm not feeling their shoes. But I try to think about how I would feel if it was me, and I think
Right.
that sometimes it makes things harder for me to be that way, and
Right.
not that it's a bad thing. I just have to manage it.
Exactly. I was getting ready to say, like, I like that because, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
Right? But you can't do it in every aspect.
Yeah.
Just on certain aspects. Like, hey, you want to go to a club? Even though we don't go to a club. I don't know why I said that. Okay. Girl, what? I don't even know why I said that. So,
I'm like, club who?
yeah. Listen, them club days, memories, boy.
I know. I can't remember the last
I know. But no, like, if they invite you, like I said, you have to determine, do you really need me in this moment or you just want company? If you just want company, I'll pass. But if you need me, I will definitely be there.
Yeah.
So it's just different.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just different. So, but speaking of that, let's talk about margaritas. And when was the last time you had to say, girl, I need a margarita? Or girl, I need a margarita?
Girl, I needed a margarita this morning.
Why?
When I got up and saw that there was crayon on my wall in my house.
Oh, not by my baby.
No, by the baby.
Oh, by the baby. Oh, yeah.
And
I would
my
have been
poor
upset.
husband just painted those walls. Yeah.
Was it blue?
It was red. So let me say, it looked like crayon, but it might have been him really driving his car down the side of the wall. But I was like, ooh. So I definitely was like, dang, I have to paint that before he gets back because he is currently traveling for work. But I was like, I'm going to paint this wall because, one, it's not that big of a deal for me to do it, but I don't want it to be something else that he needs to think about when he gets home. But at the same time, I'm like, bruh, yeah, put your cars on the floor. Like, what
So
are
it
we
wasn't
doing?
crayon, it was the car.
It looks like it might have been a little bit, it looks like crayon, but then I know he has a red truck that he likes, so it could have been the thing from the truck. Either way, there's some red stuff on my wall that wasn't there before.
Well, definitely a conversation needs to be had, because if it was the car, I could see.
Why?
But-
Could you see the car don't go on the wall?
I mean, kids do that, but a crayon, that's a habit that you want to break.
Yeah.
Car, not so much. I mean, because kids do that. But the crayon, if it was a crayon, no.
And I looked at it going down the side of the stairs today. I was like, I'll be damned.
Yeah, girl.
So yes, I was like, that I could have definitely been like, let me take this phone and sit down because, sir, what are you doing?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
When was the last time you was like, girl, I want to have a margarita because you were happy, or girl, I need a margarita because I'm stressed?
I would say. I would say.
Okay, DJ.
I know. I would say, in a good way,
Okay.
my boys are back. So I have 2 fur babies. Once again, I love animals, but they're really my sons. They just have 4 legs. Nunu and King King are back with their mother. And so,
I didn't say nothing. Their mother.
they're back. So right now I am a single mom. Okay, it's been a little tough getting back on their schedule and stuff. You know, they was visiting their uncle and auntie, and then, now, so I'm happy that they're back. So I had a margarita when they got back.
It was a happy moment.
It was a happy moment. My babies is back.
Good. I know you missed them so much while they was gone. You did, yeah. TikToks weren't the same.
They wasn't, oh my God, and so many dog TikToks. I was like, I can't wait until my sons get back so I can do that TikTok. I know. Crazy. I told you I love animals, okay?
No, let's have a margarita. We can have a margarita right now.
Yes.
I'm going to drink this margarita. I'm thinking about this red mark on my wall.
Yeah, I would be upset. But you need to give the people a tip to help them heal out loud this week.
I would say set boundaries and know that your boundaries don't need permission to exist. Your boundaries don't need permission to exist. And step into practice saying, you know what, that's not right for me right now.
Yeah.
Or I can't do that right now. And being okay with that.
Yeah.
And that's something that I'm working on for myself, and I think that a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah.
Setting the boundaries and not feeling guilty for having them because they
Yes.
are for you,
Yes.
right? They are for your peace.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's what I would say.
And so before I go into my tip, I want to piggyback off that. I think it's really important to understand what she's saying, because what most people would do, I'll see, I'll let you know. Don't hit me with the I'll see, I'll let you know. If you don't want to go, just say, I don't have the bandwidth at this time.
Right.
Because people will respect the boundaries that you put up. But when you play the whole I'll see, I'll pull you back, when you know you really don't want to go, just say you don't want to go.
Right. Yeah, I feel that.
Right? Like, say you don't want to do it, you don't want to go, because then people will know how to understand where you're coming from. versus that person just stood me up or that person just lied.
Right. And you know you're not going.
And you know you're not going.
And don't even say that because, listen, parents out there, we do it to our kids all the time. I'll see. I'll let you know. You know you mean no.
Yes. Say no.
I definitely mean no when I say this to my kids.
Right. But my tip for the week would be,
What is it?
I would say, I'm just going to agree with her, right? I feel like her tip was a good enough tip that it can be repeated. It's one of those basic tips that I feel like people forget. It's easy to say, hey, right now I don't have the bandwidth, I can't do it. Set your boundaries. The boundaries are for you. And the person on the receiving end, even if they don't like it, they will respect it.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So, absolutely. They will respect your boundaries. Yes. They will respect your boundaries and your honesty.
Yeah.
So I would say that.
Okay.
That's a good one. Fist pump.
Bam.
Yes. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. We just wanted to leave you with a few tips, share some moments, but we need you guys to do us a favor.
Yeah.
Make sure
you like, comment, subscribe on all major platforms.
Yes.
Okay, we look forward to seeing you next time. Also, if you have tips or if there's anything that you feel like we missed, always drop it in the comments. We want to hear from you guys. Do not forget, we want to hear from you. So don't just like and subscribe. Come on, interact. We need to know, okay? Until next time.
See ya.
We'll see you later.